Hello, welcome back everyone to Stay as London,
the podcast.
Woo!
Cars.
Okay. Love it. So back with us, obviously I'm Sade Salami. I've got Lisa.
Did you forget my name?
No.
Okay. Yes, Lisa Bent in the house.
Paid attention.
Yes, I'm to play with my hair.
Okay, and I've got Carl.
Yep, cousin Carl.
Cousin Carl. Sorry, cousin Carl.
Cousin Carl Bass.
And Amanda Starr.
Star. Yes, I'm in the place to be.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Guys, we're going to get straight into it. So we're going to start with our work-related question today. So, basically, okay, how would you describe yourself? Everyone's black around this table, right?
I think so.
Yeah? We're black. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well.
So, do you think... I don't get a yes, though. Are you black?
Afro. Yeah, I'll say I'm black.
You're black. Are you black?
I'm black. Light black.
Amanda, are you black?
Light black.
Yes.
Brown black.
Yeah.
Brown black.
Brown black.
Brown black. Brown black.
Diluted black.
Diluted.
Okay, so do you think, as a black person, yeah, in our community, do you think that there should be a black tax? Do you think that if you're a successful person, that you should reinvest your money or part of your money into our community?
So are you asking if there should be a separate tax called the black tax?
Not
Let's just keep with black taxis, yeah. I don't know about this.
not an actual tax. Like it's like a
Morally.
metaphor. Like, do you know what I mean?
I
Like,
just think
just an
moral-
idea, a
the mindset.
concept that you know.
The
As
answer's
a
yes.
successful person, you do. Okay,
Yeah.
why do you think there should be?
Because we have to, we had it back in the day, like in America, there was like the whole banking system. We had our own community who were putting back into the community in the same way that Indian people do, same ways that Jewish people do. And I don't know what's happened, but we don't have that anymore. And I feel like we're no better off for not having it. We're worse off. So I think there should be, the mentality needs to change, that we are working together, we're supporting black-owned businesses. We're just doing things where we can solve some of our own problems, because I feel like we're still waiting for
Handouts.
the government to get it and then distribute equally to all, and that's not happening.
Go on, Carl. What did you gonna
I
say?
agree, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you obviously.
Yeah, no,
You
I
agree with Lisa?
Carl
What
agreed.
the
just
hell?
only for a second. Only for a little bit. No, I agree. I think we should reinvest in ourselves. The only problem is this: we've got this crabs in a bucket kind of mentality still, where everyone wants to get out, and once you're out, you just want to shut the door behind you, kind of thing. But
Do you think that's still today? Because I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
probably a lot
definitely.
with the old guard. I don't really see that happening with
No,
like
definitely.
people in our kind of generation and a little bit younger. From my perspective, I don't really see that happening as much. I feel like people are more open to helping each other and that sort of thing. Not necessarily investing money, but definitely being open to work, collaborating.
yeah, but
I
we
agree.
don't really. Do we actually own like
Things.
things? Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So
like,
for me, because it's like you're saying about this tax and it being put somewhere, but where is that? Do you understand what I mean? It's like what is it going to?
I would say, so for example, that as a black person, if you was doing okay and you could support yourself and your immediates and that sort of thing, if you used to take like a portion of your money, maybe like 10% and kind of invest into maybe 5%, I don't know.
10%.
Yeah, okay.
2%, but invest into like black, focused projects. So it could be anything. It could be something that's, I don't know, you're into music and stuff, like into kind of like, I don't know,
Well, if it's got to
helping
do with the youth or something,
do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. Yeah,
I think but I think it should be your choice. It shouldn't just I'm working and then this has to go into, like, do you know what I mean? I feel like
why though?
because I guess it's not that I don't want to get. It's not that
You don't want to get back.
It's not that I don't want to get back.
You
I just
wanna
feel
get
like you should be able to just have that choice to do. I mean, to be fair, if that choice was given, I can guarantee majority of people would do it.
But they
But I don't think so.
But this is the thing. People
I
don't.
think
They don't, which is the
don't.
reason why
They don't.
before we even discuss or think about the notion of the taxing, I literally think it needs to be a change in mentality, because we can have the tax thing, but then some mentality may still be just not there, and then you've got corruption issues, and then it's some next thing. So I think if you change the mentality where we're all working together on the same page, before you get the need to think about taxing and a portion of your money goes to X, Y, and Z project, I just think we need to look at things differently, and I think we need to look at how the Asians do it, because they are for each other. You'll have 10 Indian people coming over and being in one house, knowing that the current situation is not forever, but they're all gonna go work.
we did that.
All the money pulls. Yeah, but then what happened?
Yeah, but then
we used to do partners. What happened to that?
we did
But
that.
What's partners?
Partner is where you basically, a group of people come in,
Put a little money
you
to it.
decide what
Put the money
how much you
together.
want to put in per month, and then one person out of like
pyramid
15.
No,
it's not that.
Okay. Sounds
It's
like
like
a pyramid scheme.
no.
It's
no.
got.
I don't know what that is.
Do you know what?
Okay.
It's
No, it's not a pyramid
it's
scheme.
not.
Okay.
It's not that, but it is. It's basically you just saving money,
Yeah.
but you're doing it within people
Within
that you
your
know.
circle.
So
Okay.
it's like, say for instance, us four did a partner. I would put £20. He would put £20 a week. You would put £20 a week. It gets to a point where you're doing it for, like, say for instance, it comes to June. I would get that hand. We keep doing it. And then
And
it's
the
like
next
the next person will
Yeah.
get
Trust
that
each
hand
other.
of
Yeah,
money.
do you know how many
Yeah.
people?
What's up with
So West Indian thing.
No, because it's on the basis that you are all honest people. Do you know how many people bought houses through that method?
definitely,
Like
definitely.
seriously, it was a
Grandparents.
lifesaver for the first
Really?
generation
Yeah,
who
some
came over
people
here.
don't still do it now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's a great method. It's a great method.
So why don't we do that then?
Exactly.
Just
Why
trust
I've
them.
never heard of that. No one's ever brought that to me before.
Oh, partner.
Yeah,
Never heard of
I
it.
want to do that.
we can do it.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's do it.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
it's a West Indian.
it's
more
definitely
West
West
Indian. Yeah,
Indian.
it's more West Indians that do
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that.
Very, very, yeah.
What do
What
you
do
feel?
No.
How do you feel, Carl?
No, you guys. No, I agree totally, man.
Yeah.
I think we need to work together. I just think we're just very like separate. You know what I mean? We see you say black, but someone else will say, you know what I mean, Nigerian, Ghanaian, Jamaican. You know what I mean, light skin, dark skin. Man, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
just. Once
But I hear you in
once we
terms
come
of when
under one
you-
of the flags. So once we come under like one flag and everyone believes in the same thing, that's when things will change. But until then, everyone's for themselves, and we're in a bad situation. So when people are in bad situations, they're just trying to get them and their immediates out.
Yeah, it's true.
But
And
do
on
you,
the back.
sorry,
Yeah,
I was
go
just gonna say, like, because you mentioned like Asian people,
Yeah,
and, like,
that's
the
what I
way
was
that they
thinking.
do things and everything like that. But do you think it's even fair for us to even compare ourselves to them, because their history is not the same as ours? They don't suffer the same sort of issues, and they might. Some people argue that actually, especially when they came to Britain, we're in the UK, guys, that they're kind of offering, or the things that they were able to get is different from us.
I fully agree with that, but if we just take away the historical context out of just for a moment, and then just look at the way that they work together, if we can just work from that, which is just the basic concept of working together, knowing that if I'm up, I'm going to bring you up, and then we can all be up.
Yeah.
Just that basic concept, then we'll be further. However, I'm not not acknowledging your point regarding our historical context, because the reason why we do what we do and how we do it is based upon the impact of slavery, and it's all post-traumatic stress disorder, and therefore it displays itself in numerous different ways, which is just trying to get it, get what we need to get for ourselves. I get it, but we need to just change. We understand slavery existed, we know the impact of it, but when are we going to change the way that we do things? We're just going around in circles.
This is what I think is compulsory. I would like to see, and I know people aren't going to agree with me this, especially like black business owners. I think if they earn over a certain amount, I feel like they should have to invest into their community. I think they should have to.
As in the black community.
But
Yeah.
who's controlling that though? Because there's
I
always
don't
that
know.
one corrupt
I mean,
person.
But then this is the thing. It's like,
like,
what
who's
you're saying in
controlling
terms
that?
of like the Asians, for instance, they choose to do it within their community. Do you
Yeah.
understand where I'm coming from? Whereas what you're saying is like, it's this black tax that is that. And that's why I'm saying, if people were giving the choice, like say for instance, it was like, okay, you know, everyone that's black, let's get together. This
Yeah.
is what we're, you know, putting forward, that we put this like black tax together, and this is where it's going, and showing people where, you know, your 2% is actually going into and stuff. I think if they was given the choice, majority of people would do it.
Yeah.
Not just you telling me, oh, I now need to go give 2%, and I don't even know who
But
the
it's
2%
got to start
is
somewhere.
going
You've
to.
got to start somewhere for it to then be seen. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but then I guess it's
but
a case
the
of
thing
getting
is,
everyone
okay,
together and showing them.
do any
Because
of
at the end of the
you-
day,
sorry.
we don't know.
Sorry.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I'm
agree
sorry,
with you.
I'm
I hear
sorry,
you.
I'm sorry. Do any of you actually give back?
Hello, I was a counsellor. I worked for free, mate, for years. That's me giving back. I'm helping mental health issues. I'm helping people in my community who can't afford counselling. So I give back in. It depends what you mean by giving back. Is your term of giving back only through monetary terms, or is it just literally giving back to help in some way?
I'm talking about monetary
No,
money.
no, not at the moment, because
I always put my. I mean, I don't want to say it. I'm laughing, but I'm a person that I'll always put money in the boxes in the shops.
Okay.
For instance, I always do that.
What,
like
black
any
owned
what
shops?
shops?
Or...
No, okay, you're just talking about black.
McDonald's.
So giving back in our
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, do you know what? No, but you say
I
about
would
the
boycott
McDonald's,
a
but when I
place.
went
I
to
would-
Rotterdam, I saw one of you see these things, yeah, and it's like like especially like the boxes that are in shops and stuff like that, and especially like McDonald's. You think to yourself, okay, they've got this box here and it's saying that it's for a sheltered house and whatever. When I went to Rotterdam, I actually saw the sheltered houses. Do you understand what I mean? And it made me think to myself, like, because I was able to see it
making a
for myself,
difference.
I said to myself, I'm always going to put in there.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I don't, like the NSPCC or anything like that. I don't, like, at the end of every month, it's going...
NSPCC, that's a good cause, you know.
No, I'm just saying,
I know, I hear you saying,
as an
yes.
example.
I
I'm not a
know.
person that I've got, at the end of the month, when I get paid, my money goes to this charity or this...
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
What about you, Carl? Do you give back?
I can't say give back, but I boycott places. You know,
Okay.
like let's not name places, but I boycott certain places. But okay, so for instance, let's say Turtle Bay. I wouldn't eat there for nothing. I don't do. I won't go there. I'll go to.
Why not?
I'll go to Bushman's across the road or something like that. Because I think it's they've placed it there just to kind of take from the area, to be
Yeah.
honest. And I can't stand it, to be
Nothing's
honest.
nothing's Jamaican really. It's not authentic. Yeah, when they first opened, I remember the launch and the advertising of it. It was just like, it was ridiculous. I agree. I can't do it
But I
personally.
think black-owned businesses, they need to be more visible, so you need to know
There
they're
we
black-owned.
go.
So you see, like
that's a
homosexual
good point.
shops, for instance, they have the homosexual shops. They'll have the flag in the windows.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see it.
Okay.
So-
yeah, fair point.
For instance, no,
Why
that's
are you
serious.
giggling?
No, no, they're giggling, but homosexual shops, they have the flag in
Sorry,
the windows.
No, I hear-
homosexual shops.
Yeah, some
I've
homosexual,
never heard this term before.
some homosexual
I know-
shops.
I know
Like
what-
owners.
What he
shops
means
are
is
homosexual?
like-
What do you
No,
mean?
but
Like
he
in
means
Soho,
they have the
Soho.
rainbow.
They have
so
the
you know
rainbow.
that they're...
So it's like-
yeah.
friendly to gay people.
People, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do
But you do
understand-
have that
Why
in
is
Old
it-
Compton Street.
Yeah, why
like-
are you
I've
laughing?
just never heard of it as called a homosexual shop.
Okay, but what would you call it?
But you know what?
I don't know, but it's not that.
What would you call it?
It's just...
So wait, what's
what
your
you should have
point,
said was
though?
just
My whole
shops
point-
that
my
are
whole point is-
homo-
Pro-
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
pro homosexuals, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that
Is it the word homosexual that's been
It just something doesn't sound right.
But how else you? I don't know how else.
No,
you
it's
could
fine.
describe
Finish
it.
what
But
you're
I'm
saying,
basically
darling.
Like a black owned shop. Unless you go inside it, you don't know it's a black owned shop. So I'm saying if there was some sort of kind of like sticker or logo or something on the windows, you would
I
know.
think even that could be. I hear what you're saying, but I do think that could be problematic.
Yeah.
I think
like
so.
as black people as a community, once we like unify, once we actually come together, we're seen as a threat. So we've almost been discouraged from actually kind of having any sort of
label.
like unifying symbol for
Yeah.
us, kind of thing. So I do think I hear what you're
I get what
saying,
you mean
and I
now.
think it
Sorry,
would be great.
that's in context. I get it.
But I can see why that hasn't happened, or I think I can see why that hasn't happened. I do, yeah.
No, I get what you
Interesting, though.
mean.
But yeah, it would be great if we
Because I know
could, so you
there's-
can identify that.
Because I believe there's a website like Buy Us or something like that, and that's an American website where everything on their website is meant to be black produced.
Okay.
So black businesses, they got like people who make soap powder, clothes, everything.
So all we need is
So-
a directory. I
a
don't think we need like
yeah,
a
there we
sticker or
go.
anything. We just need a directory so everyone knows where, you know.
No,
knows
but
where
you
they
say-
need
Yeah,
to
because
go.
there's different stuff. It's not like you could just walk the street and it's just all about shops. There's different.
Yeah, but
you
what
know,
about
businesses.
like when people are doing like for black charities, for example, or like the ACLT and stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like, how much is it easier to actually donate to McDonald's than it is to the ACLT?
I don't think
What's
so.
the frigging difference? Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously there's McDonald's all over the place, but if you made the effort, you could find the information and do that, and people just don't tend to do that so much.
Sorry, so when you was asking the question before, like, do you give back to? Yeah, I've donated blood. I've done on the donor list. Like, I just didn't think of it in that kind of context. But yeah, if that's part of giving back, then yeah, of course I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just think
in terms of business.
Yeah, I just think the tax thing. I understand it. I understand, the obviously the initial question and stuff. But I just think it should be a choice. It shouldn't be that you're saying to everybody, this is your black tax, you've got to give 2%. Do you know what I mean? Because if
Why?
you don't
It
know,
becomes
But you don't
something
find a
else.
problem with
Why
paying
though?
the tax.
Why shouldn't it be? But the thing is, that's the thing.
I would like to know where it's going.
Why should
That's
it?
my thing.
Why should
Yeah,
it be
but-
compulsory? Because that would help kickstart move our community
Okay, so
into a
is
different
it-
plane. If everyone has the choice, then it's easier for people to opt out.
but
Okay,
if
but
you're
wait,
showing
so-
them where it's
No,
going.
hold on. So okay, so
But you could do.
are
I
we-
mean,
are
like,
we talking-
in an ideal situation where you could
All right,
actually
in a-
show. Do you know what I mean?
So with the tax, would it be a certain percentage if you are earning a certain amount of money?
Yeah,
because the
that's-
reality
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah,
then
that's
because
what
it's
I'm
like
saying.
you can't be given something when you can't even
Yeah,
put food on the
yeah.
table. So it'd
But-
have to be if you're earning over a certain amount of money, right?
But yeah, exactly. So for example, in the black church, you're
about to say that, Ty.
you're supposed to give
10%.
10% kind of thing, and that is compulsory at some churches. So but people don't. If you're not religious or if you're not Christian, or when you kind of grow up and maybe don't go to church as often, you don't do that anymore. So that money isn't going back into the community anymore. So is there a way that if we had a quote unquote black tax, we could get that money back into our community?
But I think even the money in the church community only goes back into the church. It's always the church roof. Why is it always the church roof? It's always the church roof.
Amen.
But I hear what you're saying. A system similar to that, I totally
Yeah.
get, and I think
Yeah.
it would really, really benefit. The next question would be, would the government allow it? Because it's like, controversial. I'm just going to edit myself slightly. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes when something good in a particular community is happening, a lot of effort is made to try and dismantle it.
Yeah.
So that's the next reality that we might need to think about. So I just think once it comes to mentality first,
But does that mean you don't try?
no, it doesn't mean that you don't try. It just means that I'm very much aware of what's gone before and the potentiality of what will be moving forward, because that's part of a consideration in regards to whatever it is that you're trying to change for now.
So if you guys were all millionaires, or billionaires even,
Or even trillionaires?
or even trillionaires.
Say billionaires.
What billionaires? That's what we're trying to be. Yeah. Okay,
You know,
you're
I'm
billionaires.
trying to stop myself from singing because like every word.
This is fun, but go for it. Don't edit yourself. I love it. Go on, what was the song?
I want to be a billionaire, so freaking bad. Sorry. I had to.
God.
Okay, go, Shadi.
So if we're all billionaires,
Yes.
and we can invest in something, in our community, what do you invest in?
Oh, shut up, man. This is a hard question.
It is.
To think on a spot.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think for me,
School.
it would be something to do with children.
Yeah.
Like whether it be children in care because I've been in care, or something that would be close to like maybe what I've experienced, or do you understand where I'm coming from? That would be my thing.
I would invest in film personally. That's what I would do.
Film, okay.
Yeah, I would try and change, because I feel like part of my purpose is to change the perception of black people across the world. That's part of my purpose in life, and I think you can do that through media. So I would definitely invest in film. That's what I would do.
Do you know what I'd invest? I think I would invest in research on the past ways that black people use to medicate themselves, but through like herbs, like aromatherapy, not aromatherapy, but
Weed.
holistic. No, but come on, look, we know about
this 420 life.
we know about the weeds already, and that
No,
is
I know,
that
I
is
know.
healing a lot of stuff
Yeah.
naturally, including cancer. So no, but I just feel like in terms of like mental health, it's either talking therapy or drugs, and that is not how we used to do it back in the day. So what was it? So I feel like there's a whole piece missing in regards to how we did like our practices. Like you hear about voodoo, but voodoo isn't actually bad, but it is to do with the acknowledgement of our ancestors and the whole spiritual and acknowledging mind, body, and spirit. That is totally missing in terms of the treatment of our mental health and well-being.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there's a massive gap, a missing piece. So I think I'd like to invest in what we used to do and then use that to treat ourselves.
Better get rich quick, guys.
You know what I mean?
Let's do this.
Under pressure.
It's all about goal.
That's a school.
He said
Schools.
schools. Yeah,
Schools,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. So, okay, right. So, next question, going on to our debate section. I've got an interesting question from our producers. Are you guys ready? So, next question, and I've got another interesting one from our producers. Don't blame me, blame them. It's their fault. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Come on, some enthusiasm. Okay. At what age do you stop, if ever, do you stop being naked around your child? And does it depend on the gender of the child or the parent?
Veto. No joking.
You got no veto. You got no veto.
Do you know what?
What age you should be, or what do you mean the child?
The child.
The child should be.
The child
Or
should
what?
be. Everyone's thinking right now.
Yeah, because it's hard because like it's like I know like people like mothers and stuff that will still bath with their like just
What?
like
But
in
what
the
age?
shower.
Though? But what age? What age?
4, 5.
Oh,
That's. I think that's fine.
But do you see what I mean? That I mean it is what it is.
I just think it's whatever point it is where the child starts to acknowledge
What
their bits,
bits?
mummy's bits, daddy's bits. So for me, I think naked. This is the thing with things, right? We sexualize everything, but it's just naked bodies and it's within the family. However, I do think. Oh, see, look, this is hard. I do think. Well, so what we're talking about? 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
4. I think anything past 4. I think from 4, just be mindful.
Yeah, and especially because
What
of
do
the
you
fact
mean
that they're
mindful? What does that mean?
Mindful. Put on
Like,
some clothes.
I'm not on
But
it.
I think as
to
well,
be honest,
especially
like,
because of the fact that they're, you know, by the time they're 5, they're in reception.
Yeah,
School,
exactly.
and do you know what I mean? And them things then become conversations and,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Do you understand
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So, yeah, I would say round about the 3, 4 mark.
I think so too, because they become more
What
aware
are
about
they
their bodies and stuff.
So when
Yeah.
but what do
when
you think they're gonna say? What? Oh, I saw mummy's
Mummy's
titties
titties.
or daddy's. Shit.
he's stick and stuff.
Like, what do you think? What's the like? It's human body, man.
What do you
Yeah, it
think
is the body.
I don't know. I don't. I say the age
Willie,
probably.
oh sorry.
I say the age is
child
probably
friendly.
like I'd say like 6. But I think like I think they could see them. They can see. They know what a naked body is, innit?
Yeah.
And they, you know what I mean. They'll from the age of say 2, 3, a little boy will be playing with his willy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't see a big.
I think for
A
me,
big
I'm
issue. I don't
prudish
think it should be
anyway.
grown.
So, to be
I do.
fair, if it was me, I don't think my child would ever see me naked. Like, and that's just me being real.
Why?
I don't know because I
think
just think me.
I
I'm
think
not
I'm
a
on
person
that
that
vein.
even like. I get dressed in the like.
The toilet.
Yeah, I know it's really bad like that. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but if I think about it and think about it with my own child, if I can't imagine myself just walking around my
Yeah,
flat
some-
or whatever the case,
But it
just
may
naked
intrigue
and
them.
then.
That might intrigue them to find out, and then they're gonna look
No, but
elsewhere.
it might do the opposite as well. It might just know that that's private and personal. I think there's some people that, like, you know, their mothers might be like, I don't know, like mature and stuff, and they still walk around the house naked. Like, they might be, their child might be grown, and they're still walking around the
Yeah.
house naked.
Grown
Like,
what
I'm
age
just-
though? Because
like,
I
I mean,
can't
like
imagine
15,
no, that doesn't make
20,
sense.
Yeah.
But
like,
to me, that
kind of
doesn't
thing.
make any
But it's
sense
your
at all.
mum though, so
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
like-
do you know
but
what I
like
mean?
you as a hardback 15-year-old and your mum's just walking
It
around.
becomes
like,
embarrassing.
What's that?
I'm
But
not
it's
on it.
embarrassing.
I'm not on it.
Would it
to
be
be honest.
embarrassing though?
No,
But-
No,
Like-
no, but to the
But it's
15-year-old
embarrassing.
teenager, being
Why
so
would you
embarrassed.
So you seen
Carl,
No,
sorry, let me
hold
not,
on,
let me
hold
go
on.
there,
But you
right?
seen-
So as a
you seen-
15-year-old,
If I've seen my mum naked from 0 to 15, why am I going to think why would I?
Would you not be embarrassed when you're 15?
Why would I be embarrassed for? If I'm not from 0 to 15.
Yeah, but would you not be embarrassed as a 15-year-old? You come out of your bedroom and
It's not like with my brethren and my brethren. Oh no.
you want to fix your breakfast.
Nah.
It doesn't make sense.
But it's not that
and then it's cooking your breakfast naked.
no.
It doesn't make
No.
it.
No,
But it's not like you're walking around your friends in the house and then your mom
No.
tits around. But if you see your mom,
Cleaning.
So they said bending down, cleaning you.
I'm not
What are
gonna.
you taking it there for?
Some people do.
My whole thing is, if that's the life you've lived, yeah, from 0 to 15, why would you think any different?
I hear what you're saying.
You're thinking of, okay, like at 15 your mom starts getting naked around you. That's when you'll be like, wow,
No,
like, what's going on?
What about if it's your dad?
Dad as well. Like if you've seen that from 0 to 15, you're not gonna think any different.
What
I'm
if
not
it-
saying I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do that.
No, go another one.
Whatever.
What if it's your stepfather?
Stepfather.
Yeah, so he's
But
been
I
in
haven't
your
known
life.
him.
He's been in your life
From
since you
0
were
to
2.
15.
Since you was 2.
If that's all I know, then I'm not gonna say to him,
I
put
think
some
I
clothes
don't
on now.
know. For me, as I said, I'm like prudish
I'm
in that
alright.
way.
I'm alright with the
So
naked body.
I
Man.
don't.
I can look at the
think my
body
child
and
would
not
see
think
me ever
sexual,
naked.
right?
I'm not on it. Like not for.
I get what
So how
Carl's
do you go
saying.
to what? You can't go on like a nude beach and see someone naked and would you think, oh, something
No, I
sexual?
think-
You can
I think
look at
that's-
someone. You look at a body.
Oh wow.
Can you just look at a naked
No,
body?
see, look.
To be honest, yeah,
You guys-
I can.
you guys
I
gotta grow up,
can.
man.
But the thing is, yeah, I don't know, like, and maybe it's just so illogical, but it's so deep rooted that I'm just not on it. Like, I cannot like just be walking around. If I'm with my man, that's something different.
Right.
But like
So-
around other people,
So-
no.
Yeah, that's
I'm
me.
just like,
Hold on, so
nah.
could you see like a younger cousin, say 11-year-old walking around naked? Could you be like, what the heck? Would you be like, put some clothes on, man? Or would
Walking
you,
around in my house.
Yeah.
Walking. Nah.
Yeah, no, put some clothes
You
on.
should put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
your cousin. You'd
Huh?
be like, put-
Yeah.
Cousin, listen.
Yeah.
No.
Niece, nephew, child, brother, sister.
Yeah.
Put clothes on, man.
Yeah.
So,
I get what you're saying. I get
but
what.
you wouldn't just be like it's like if you've just come out of the shower and you're
Yeah,
running
I'm not
across to
saying
your room.
sit
No, but
on
you
the
run across
couch
to your
with the
room.
balls
No,
out.
listen.
Nah, no one's sitting out with the balls out, man.
No, but what
What if it's a hot
I'm
day? What if it's a hot day? What if it's a hot day?
If
I'm just like,
that is, I've never.
I'm your dad. I'm just gonna take it all off.
No, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of
This is
that.
what I mean. Like you say one thing, but when you give a bit more context,
I've never heard
then
of
he's
that.
like,
No, but
nah.
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of someone
Yeah, but it's just like.
just like they come home and on their way to
People
imagine you
do
come
things,
home,
you know. They
They
do
do.
them.
Things
Well,
are like that's
We
what
have
I mean.
nude
If it's just a
beaches
fun-
for a reason.
Yeah, if I'm at like say for instance my cousin's house and my 11-year-old cousin, I'm babysitting my 11-year-old cousin. They've just come out of the shower. Obviously they're going to be naked, run into their room. That's
hold
all.
on. So-
but you can't be sitting with me. We're watching a movie and you're naked. That doesn't make any sense to me.
So I don't know anyone who does that, but I'm saying so. Hold on, because I don't know if it's a myth or what, but don't ladies just change around each other and like
Yeah,
if it's out and you
No,
don't?
they do. Yes, we do.
No, but I don't.
I
She
don't.
does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, not every
not
woman
everyone.
do. I'm
And it's
very
not like
conscious.
it's not like a
Okay,
consensus.
okay.
Not
Let's say
everyone's
not everybody.
not everyone
but
is
the
on
myth
that.
is that a
but
lot
exactly
of
what you
women.
said. It's a myth.
But guys
I-
do it when
I
they're
asked if the
footballers.
myth is
Footballers
real.
I'm
do
just
it.
saying
Yeah.
it is a
Men do it.
myth.
Exactly.
But for me,
Football,
I know how I
they get
am.
naked.
But it's every man comes. So say if he was playing football,
If
yeah,
I'm at football,
and
my
then you're
brethren
fit-
walks around
and
with his-
and
with
you're
his balls out.
analysing the game, yeah, and the man's just leg on bench, fixture.
Free with his
What do you
You're
mean?
gonna be
What,
comfortable
in the
with that.
changing room?
Yeah, you're gonna be comfortable.
Listen, I've got guys walking around
there's
here
a leg on
talking
the bench.
about. I've been in the changing room with guys talking about all sorts. Ball swinging, and it's just like whatever, man.
Yeah, no.
Put some.
I'm with Carl. I'm alright.
hear
I'm
it.
easy.
And do
You
you know
guys
what?
need to-
Do you know what? Do you know what? Something I
Grow
totally
up,
understand
man.
it. But for me, personally, and I don't know whether or not that goes through what I've been through in my
Probably.
past or whatever the case, I'm very like self-conscious
Yeah.
and like whatever prudish. So
Private
it's like
space. You like your
even
private
that,
space.
Yeah. So even in that whole girls' holiday, I'm not a person that we're just. I'm
Thank
all sitting there.
you.
I will go and change
I
in
don't
the
want to come
bathroom.
in the hotel room. Your tits are
No,
out.
if that's
thank
you,
I'm
that's
free.
not
Not
it.
it.
But I'm
Not
not going to
on
the
it.
bathroom
Not on
and
it.
I will come out and
He's like,
I'll
I
come
free
out.
people,
Yeah,
man.
don't-
You can be
nah.
free, man.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
free.
no,
Like,
no,
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 but I'm
I feel
alright.
you lot,
Nah.
like, you can also give me 5, but
I'm
I'm
alright.
alright.
I'm not even conscious, but seriously, I'm just not on it. I don't want to see it.
Like,
Like,
I'm not gonna say you just.
seriously, do you guys walk around naked at home?
No.
See, I do, you know.
Carl does.
But you bring yourself.
Yeah.
So it's just you and yourself
Yeah, but
and I
I'm
and
free.
you.
Carl, do you walk around naked at home?
What do you mean?
Yeah, when I was at home, he just wants to let it free.
No, what do you mean though? Like, I'm
you
not
walk
gonna
around
sit on my couch and naked. But if it's
No,
like
but you walk-
go and get some clothes from the washing machine or something, yeah, I'm gonna go get some clothes from the washing machine.
Do you? Okay, Charlotte,
I
you
ain't
said
gonna
you do.
balls out.
I do.
Do you
yeah.
like sit down, read a book, watch
Yeah,
TV
man.
naked?
If
Oh, do
I'm
you?
at home, yeah.
She's
If
by
I'm,
herself,
if
though.
I'm at home, yeah,
Yeah, but even
and
me,
it's
I
just
don't-
me, I'll go in the shower, come out, might cream myself. If I'm on my own, I might just air dry. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but then
And I
you-
do whatever, man. I might clean
Yeah,
up.
see, no, I'm very much a I don't like even I can't like even sleeping naked. I can't do that.
Jesus.
No, I sleep
No,
naked as
But
well.
No, see,
I
I
get
I
it.
can't
by a
get
man
too
to
hot.
go.
But do you know what I
I
mean?
get
I'm
it.
very much a comfortable, cozy.
But I get it. But I'm with Carl. But if we go back to the
Back to the
question,
question.
Yeah.
which is about children,
Yeah.
and as I was saying earlier on, I may have not articulated it very well, but we do make naked bodies wrong because we sexualize everything.
Yeah.
So really, there's nothing wrong with at any age just walking around seeing bodies. Because as Carl was saying, from 0 to goodness knows, if you know it, then you know it, and there's nothing wrong and there's no shame in it. However, we've made it that way. So in terms of the fact that we know how the world is and we've made it that way, I think from about 4, 5, maybe even 6. Just be mindful because kids and you know what, kids these days, they're so much more aware about themselves.
Yes,
And they
exactly.
get embarrassed quickly. From a 5-year-old being aware of her weight and choosing to not eat to lose weight, then you're going to know what mummy and daddy looks like and you might be embarrassed by that. So I think we just need to be mindful.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that was really interesting, and I've got another one for you. Okay, this is a big
Oh,
one.
no.
This is a big one. Can money buy love?
Of course it can.
Okay, explain.
Well, we spoke about gold diggers in a past show. We spoke about prostitution in that same past show. So money can buy you love, but is it sustainable? Will it have longevity? Is it from the place that love is from, should be from? Potentially no.
Yeah.
But the question, can money buy you love? Yes.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Money buy
Yeah.
you everything, man. Money
Well,
can buy you anything, man. So yeah, everyone's got a price to them, innit? So everything's
But love
Yeah,
that
people-
like
yeah.
innate, like that's
Love is
that
like a brand,
chemical
man.
reaction.
love is like a brand.
It's a brand, man. It's a brand, man. It's a brand, man. Yeah, like, it's mad, man. I don't know.
That's hilarious. I like that.
Go on. Explain,
I like it.
Carl.
It's a
Explain.
brand.
I need to hear the explanation.
Them
Like,
brands.
you're like, when you're like, oh, is it from the place where love's from, blah, blah, blah. Is it longevity? It's like, the only kind of, like, there's different kind of loves, like we said before. So you got,
There's levels.
there's levels. Yeah, there's levels of love.
Yeah,
So
you can have love for someone. You could be in love with someone.
yeah, but the love, what everyone's kind of like, this, the one love you're talking about is you find your special one. And like, we've got what? Billions of people on this earth. And to find the one you love, who lives in the same city as you, you know what I mean? It's like, it's impossible.
It's just making me feel like there's no hope for me, Carl.
No, it just sounds like it's a good. It
No,
sounds
you
like
can buy
it's a
it.
good.
He
It's a
said
good.
you can buy it.
Yeah, you can buy it.
buy it.
But the thing is, you have
But
to
I
be
don't
realistic
buy
about
that.
it.
I don't want to buy a brand of love. You know?
That's a big brand, man. It's a good brand. It's a good brand.
Yeah, it's a good. I think it's a good brand if it's genuine, not because
What's
I've
genuine
bought-
love, though?
No, but I've bought it.
That's
like,
a good question. What is genuine?
What's genuine love?
You can't buy it.
yeah.
Genuine love, you can't buy it. If
Yeah,
it's genuine, you can't buy it.
I agree.
It does make sense.
Totally agree.
Thanks, Amanda.
You
That's
are
what I'm saying.
contradicting
Let's
yourself,
high five that,
honey.
please.
Woo!
Thank you.
No.
What's genuine love,
You can't buy love,
No,
but you
no,
can buy
explain
love.
that to
There's
me.
levels.
So tell me, how can you buy love and then say that genuine
Real love, I
is
don't
not
think has anything
the
to do
same?
with money. It's a feeling, so it can't be bought. You can't buy a feeling. However, you can buy love if that's the place that you're coming from, where you feel like because of your status, you can do that because you're a particular status in the world.
But is
you can
that
buy
love then?
Well, people have got different levels of love, innit? Like
You-
gold
but you
diggers,
still-
gold digger
yeah,
love,
you still
gold digger
think-
love.
yeah, gold
That's the
digger
next
love.
kind of
Still
brand.
think-
No, that's
That is
same
love.
umbrella. But it's just
Gold digger love. I think you can. The question is, can you buy love? The answer is yes. Gold diggers prove it. Who's that woman who married?
no,
No, listen.
But
That's
what I'm
buying
saying is
lust,
that
man.
love.
They don't
That's
want.
lust,
That's
isn't
lust.
it?
They want
Well,
the.
who is
different
that?
thing.
Who is that
Well,
woman? Like, who's that
actually-
lady
Which
who
one?
who married out of quote unquote love, but she really married for money? Nicole something, big
Oh,
breasts.
Nicole.
And she married a 72-year-old.
Oh yeah,
but you
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
I mean,
The
but
Playboy
But
model.
what are
Was
you
that love?
saying? Go on.
Did she marry for love?
But then
he
I
married
to
for
be
love.
fair,
She said
but
that
then
she
to be fair,
married
she
for
probably
love.
fell. In time, she probably fell in love with him.
Never. She's a billionaire.
Yeah.
She still has the money. She saw it out. Look at Janet Jackson.
Oh.
Let's bring up Janet.
Oh, go on.
Go
Tell me
on
about
then.
Janet.
Go on.
Janet now, what? She was in a she got married.
Yes.
So her prenup said she has to be married for 5 years, and she gets what? Half. What's the guy?
Was it 5 million?
500 million. 500 million.
Yeah.
The woman marries. The woman stays in the marriage for 5 years, and what? 3
5
months.
years and 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
And then leaves the guy.
And?
Do you think there was love in there?
And?
No, but
That's a plan.
No, that ain't a
That's
plan.
a plan. 2 months.
Janet Jackson doesn't need
but the
that
baby-
money,
but the
okay?
baby
She doesn't need the
She
500.
doesn't need that
Show
money.
me somebody who doesn't
She's
need
a
500 million.
no, you don't
She's
need
a
500
Jackson.
million.
Who?
She's a Jackson.
Who don't need 500 million? Janet.
Seriously. Nah.
This is
She
not
doesn't
Michael
need
Jackson.
that.
We're talking about.
No,
Janet Jackson.
Yes.
What have you done for me
so-
lately?
What have you
What have you done for me lately? Nothing. No, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, she needs 500 million, man.
No.
She
She
doesn't
needs her-
need it.
She
She
needs
doesn't.
500
She
million.
doesn't.
Why does she?
Why?
Are you
She needs
serious?
500. She ain't got
That's
500
serious,
million.
innit?
She ain't got 500 million.
Jackson
Nah, man,
alone,
she has
that brand, the
But
Jackson.
also as well, we just don't know what the
You
real
can't
story
say
is,
2
right?
months after the prenup. You come
No,
on.
but we don't know because we don't know because Janet did fall pregnant. Like I didn't know that was going to happen. I don't know how she fell pregnant. Was it?
Give him the party
And
gift,
the thing
man.
is- and
We
the
just
thing
don't
is,
know.
yeah,
Did he want a baby? Did he want a baby?
Give him the party gift.
Listen.
Give him the party gift. You pay 500 million for that.
Listen, honey.
Pay
But
500
what I'm
million.
saying is, yeah, listen, he released a statement saying that he wishes her well and that's his best friend. So that they were in love.
They were in.
Man, you know what that is?
He didn't
Top
have to do
flight
that.
gold digging.
No,
Oh.
what do you mean?
Top flight. He
Next
paid
level.
he paid a
Next
500.
Superior
He paid superior level. Golden.
First class.
Listen, he paid 500 million for a baby and to say Janet Jackson's baby mom.
No.
That's it, man.
No, he didn't.
Telling you.
No,
Telling you.
man.
I'm telling
Seriously.
you.
You're a bit
I'm telling
cynical,
you.
man.
No, I'm not cynical. I'm being
No.
100.
Prenup is just the
Prenup.
acknowledgement
Mariah
that
did it as well.
Yes,
They all
standard.
terrible.
Mariah.
Mariah did it as well.
What do you mean?
Mariah did it as well.
She
The
went in
billionaire.
love.
oh,
Not with Ruth.
the billionaire.
The billionaire.
Yeah, the
She-
one
And
after.
he never slept with her. She's his wife.
What do you mean?
Oh gosh. Hey, you guys are cute, man. You guys are cute. What do you mean? The guy's married. Is his wife. He
Did
never
they
slept
marry?
with.
Did they actually get
I
married?
didn't think they married. They
got
broke
caught-
up.
They broke up.
So why is he giving her mansions, rings,
Huh?
money?
Because he wanted to.
Because he's buying love.
Because that's it. Because he's buying love.
Because
buying
he
love.
wanted
He tried to buy
He
love.
bought Mariah
That's
Carey.
what it
No, he
is.
didn't want
And
love.
Mariah-
That's
and
what you're
Mariah
getting
was
twisted.
like,
That's what you're getting twisted.
honey,
That's
I
what-
don't want that.
No, that's what you
So what
get.
is he buying?
He's
Body.
buying lust.
No.
You know, like when a guy's.
No, if they didn't sleep together, how's he buying love?
Yeah, exactly. I agree
Nah,
with
man.
you. I agree
that's
with you.
That's what she said.
He was trying.
That's what she said.
What you mean?
That's what she said.
Seriously.
That's what she said.
No.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. These guys know.
Sorry, I was just reading up on the Janet Jackson thing. Sorry,
Go.
because
Go
obviously.
bring the facts.
Okay,
The
so
receipts.
facts.
basically,
Go
okay, the receipts. So basically, they're saying, so a friend of Janet Jackson's has said that
Allegedly, this is
So this is her long-time pal. He set the record straight on Instagram. So this was after the story about the whole after 5 years, months, the baby, she would have like 500 million.
Yeah.
So he said, "Hi, I want to state what I have to say as a friend. Even if there was a possibility that my friend could make 500 mil off having a child, it's not in her character to want and or accept 500 mil.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. It's character, people.
That proves it.
It's character, people, and she is not the one." Then
is
he
a
went on
Jackson
to
you're talking
say
about, you know?
she would never accept a payout or want a
Exactly.
payout. That's the human being I know. So you fuckers that
wow.
that state that fuck you. That's
wow.
that's not my friend and will never be. Point blank. Period. And if you checked your facts, she has been married for 4 years, not 5, and something months to claim she will get 500 mil. So keep trying, you arseholes. Goodbye.
that,
Okay,
Same
point
Janet
made.
Jackson with.
Yeah,
who
so
went out-
she's
Jermaine
not
Dupri
getting
as well,
a
right?
Huh?
Give us a go.
What?
Go, no, go.
What are you gonna say now?
Go, carry on.
I'm sorry, Janet Jackson's estimated net worth is 175 million.
Boom. Doesn't need it.
She don't need that.
She doesn't need 500 million.
No, if she's got 175
Listen to what you guys are saying.
She won't ever spend
might want it.
175 million in her
She doesn't need
lifetime.
it. And the thing
She wouldn't
is,
ever
it's
spend
not
that in
like
her
she's-
lifetime.
It's not like she's
Hold on,
actually accepted
hold
it.
on.
Just because
Hold on.
it's a prenup
Do you
doesn't mean
need?
that
Hold on.
she's actually gonna take
No.
it. Just
Can I
doesn't mean that she's
give you an
taking it.
example?
But it's
Can I give you an example of what you're saying?
doesn't mean that she's
Can I give you an example of what you're saying?
No, but why though?
No, once
Why?
again.
Because he's speaking
Can I
loud, so
give
he
you?
must give
Can I give you? Can I give you an example of what you're saying? Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Do you need £5?
No, but
Do you need?
I want it.
Hold on. Do you need £5?
I don't need it.
Do you need
no.
£5?
No.
If £5 is on the street, are you walking past it?
No.
There's a difference
That's
between.
Oh,
that's the
no,
same.
That's
That's the
not
same.
the same.
She
No,
she
no,
needs
no.
that.
No, cousin Carl.
Who doesn't need 500 million?
Listen,
She doesn't need it. You might
her
want
net worth
it.
is
Doesn't mean that
100.
you need
You lot are
it. There's
crazy.
a
It's
two different things.
175
Two
million.
different
Why,
things,
if
Carl.
if your net worth is 175 million, why would you
Exactly.
ever need
I don't know.
500 million?
I don't know to make
You might
it
want
600 million. I don't give you silly questions to make it 600 million. Come on,
But
man.
seriously, if your net worth
I
is
could-
£5, yes,
I could.
I need 500
But
million.
she's not
but
money-
it's not
Listen,
that.
you're not
money
walking past
motivated.
£5.
It's
I'm not walking
Janet-
past
it's
£5 in the
Janet
street.
Jackson. She's not
For
money
nothing.
motivated like that.
For nothing. I'm
She's
not walking
never
past
known.
£5 in the street. She
Listen,
walks
all
past
now
500
we
million.
don't know
million.
she
She's
had a
not
child with
big.
the Dane. What's the guy's name?
Jermaine Dupri.
No.
No, the other guy.
Oh,
The Barge.
Oh, yeah, DeBarge. No, but they didn't do a DNA test.
Oh,
She was lying. She
Oh.
was lying.
Oh no.
Sorry. And who you was talking about was Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh,
That's
yes,
it. Anna
yes,
Nicole
yes,
Smith,
yes,
yeah.
yes. So, yes.
Mate.
I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you.
So can money buy love?
Money can buy you anything. It
Can't buy you
anything.
health.
I don't think it can
That's
buy
Can,
love.
you can
Can't
buy
buy
you
you
health.
health. No,
Can't
there's
buy
not.
you
There's a
health,
cure.
If you ain't got no, if
If
listen,
there's no cure, how's money going to buy you health?
okay, you're saying there's no cure. If there's no cure, you can't buy it.
Then,
Yeah?
then money can't buy you everything.
It can't save you from an accident,
Exactly.
necessarily.
Can't.
Well, it can sometimes.
It's sometimes. It's true.
Sometimes.
innit?
Private ambulance, man.
It's
Come
true.
save you, you know.
It's true.
The
You
private
get
ambulance-
it.
that doesn't save you, you're dead.
Something will
No,
come
wait,
and
hold
save
on.
you, man.
He said the private
Something will come and
ambulance
save
saves
you,
You're
man.
dead.
Have you
when
not
go
seen
into a
that?
private ambulance.
You see, no, hold on. You see what's
I don't
good? You see,
understand
is it
that.
Rockefeller? Is it Rockefeller? Is it Rockefeller?
Rockefeller.
Yeah, the guy who died just recently.
Oh,
The 98-year-old. Do you know how many heart transplants he's had?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
That's what money buys you. 6-7 heart transplants, you know.
That's mental, you know. Yeah.
No,
So,
but
come on, man.
Yeah, but
Let's
they
be
didn't
real.
help.
It didn't help.
well, no.
No, but what age was the first one? If I
He
could
died at like 98 years
yeah,
old.
but what
man.
age was the first one?
Man, that kept him.
That
man.
age, the first one could have been what, 90?
Listen,
Do you understand what I mean?
I think it was younger.
helped him out.
I
man.
think so.
Helped him
I
out.
think-
When I say money can buy you
It
everything,
didn't.
I don't
It didn't save
mean
him in the end.
Okay.
like everything, but it'll buy you majority of stuff, and love's included.
Yes, it's not everything. It's just
no,
the
but
majority.
I don't think.
A higher, yeah, like yeah.
I don't know. I don't think money can buy you love. I think it can buy you a lot of experiences, and like that can create like happiness and that sort of thing. Like, the experiences can make you happy and things like that. But I don't think it can necessarily buy you love.
I
say.
think it's where people are coming from, because a lot of people get married because they think like being married will make them happier. The
Yeah.
same thing.
And if
I'm
it's
gonna get married because then I'll be happy.
and
But
especially
I'm
if they're
gonna-
a wealthy like with a wealthy person.
Yeah. I just think it's where people's mind states are at and what they tell themselves. A lot of people marry because they think they're going to be happier. They get married because signed a little piece of paper. Next day they're arguing.
Listen, do you know
It did
how
not
many
make
people
you
I know that
happier.
are divorced? These
Trust
young people,
me.
it's a lot. I was actually having this conversation today, yeah, because I was talking about. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. There's like one of those kind of memes on Instagram where it says something about, you know, like people in their relationships, they pull it and plaster it on social media.
Yeah.
But then it's like when they break up or anything, no one wants to
Oh,
tell me
silence.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, but you've made me, like, I'm part of your
I'm
relationship.
invested in it, I'm invested in
Yeah.
it.
So I literally, like, someone that I know has, like, moved to Dubai. And in my head, I'm like, but this girl got married a year ago. So I was, like, preying on her thing. And it obviously looks like she's not. Sorry, I just thought I would add that.
Wow, you stalker.
I'm not sure. But I'm just interested because, you know, I felt like I was at your wedding. Like, that's what I mean. I felt like I was part of your hen party.
I get that.
Do you think do you have like a cost? Could there be a figure on it? Could there be a figure on, if I could give you a certain amount of money, could you fall in love with someone, for example?
What kind of stupid is
Do
that?
that? No, you serious? No, I'm serious.
You asked me if I could do it.
Yeah.
No.
No, when you say a figure, you mean what, hand
Like
over the
500 million, yeah?
Like 500 million.
Hand over the cash. No, that's all right, let's think of it like this. If someone's wealthy, so let's say 500 million wealthy, yeah? And he shows an interest in you, all your day-to-day worries are gone. You're gonna, and he's spending time with you, so he's giving you more time, more attention, because love is basically security. And he's giving you security.
Yeah,
Money.
and then you like by being with that person constantly or whatever, you would then begin to fall in love with that person. And that's what I was saying about the Anna Nicole.
What if they're not?
Smith.
What if they're not visually pleasing?
Exactly.
No, but then
If they're not visually
But that's what money can buy you
Yeah,
love.
man.
Yes.
That's
Marry.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yes.
marry into it, and the thing is, you're with that
They're
person.
hungry.
You then grow to love that person.
I don't know if you
In
grow.
a sense.
I just think I just think you therefore know that you've compromised and said to yourself, you know what? I don't love him. He's not physically attractive, but I'll lay down with him every couple of weeks or months because I know that I've got a nice lifestyle. I don't need to worry about
People
anything
do that all
anymore.
the time.
People do it all the time.
500 million, you're gonna lay down for what?
No, it's not, and it's not even
month.
500 million though. It could be anything from just a man being a wealthier or being a director or being famous. Like a lot of people do this.
You said your example was you said a lot of people.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do it. Married for love. I think they do. What you trying to say?
No, 'cause
You better spit it out, boy.
it sounded like you were talking about women more than like men would do that. But I think men do the same.
Men
thing.
do it.
I think
Hang
men
on,
do.
have you not seen some of them pictures where you see some women who choose to go to a particular country and choose to marry a particular kind of man?
Where? I don't
Well,
know.
mate, was it Shirley Valentine's? The Shirley Valentine's or the
Oh yeah, like so.
Or the Rent a
like,
Dreads or
maybe,
Rent a dread.
Yeah.
Who's that?
So they might. So you know about this. So like
Rent a dread.
Yeah,
Rent a
like,
dread.
maybe,
What's wrong
like,
with you two?
retirement age ladies are going to
Like
Jamaica.
Barbados.
Yeah.
Lot on Barbados.
Easy.
A lot on Barbados.
Yeah, but then they're just trying to get their visas, no?
Exactly.
Easy,
So
easy,
they're not
easy,
marrying
easy.
for
And
love.
then they
They're
marry.
marrying.
And they marry.
They don't go to Nigeria,
for
no?
money.
Yeah, but the
No,
women are
man.
actually for
No,
love.
no.
Yeah, but
Don't
it's
hear
not
that
love.
about
They're just
Nigeria.
like
No.
Yeah.
Never.
Right.
Never. But
Oh, what's that? What was that?
anyway.
Is it worth repeating?
Charlotte's going to
No.
Indies,
Okay. Swiftly moving on.
Swiftly moving on. What do you prefer, or otherwise known as what's worse? Okay. So, you guys ready?
Baseline join.
Okay, what's worse? Having no libido in a loving relationship, or being great in bed but unable to maintain a relationship?
Is that one more time?
Okay. having no libido in a loving relationship,
Yeah.
or being great in bed but unable to maintain a relationship. What's worse, or what do you prefer?
I think not having your libido, because I think it's not a constant situation.
Yeah.
You can learn to get that back up.
Yeah.
Whether that's changing your diet.
No, you have none. It's not happening. It's not changing.
But everyone has a libido.
No. But in this scenario, and
Oh,
you answer
man.
this question, you have no libido. None. Never. You don't ever want to do it. You don't ever feel the
Okay,
mood.
veto.
You're just
See.
like, no.
What's that? What's worse? Say this again.
Imagine veto. You can't veto on the next one now. Okay?
What do you mean?
That's your veto gone. Okay, cool.
Oh.
So, say the question one more time, please.
Episode, no?
Say the question one more time. Say the question one more
Okay,
time so I can
so
get my head around it.
what would you prefer?
Yeah.
Having no libido in a loving relationship, or being great in bed but unable to maintain a relationship?
Oh, this is hard.
I'm great in bed, isn't it?
Why is that?
Quick question.
Yeah.
So if I have no libido, does the guy also have no libido
No,
too?
no, the guy
Oh
has
man, you see I'm
libido.
trying it. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man.
See, I would,
So
I agree with Carl.
great in bed and not have no one.
Yeah, I agree with
Oh,
Carl.
come on.
I know that sounds mad, yeah,
You're
but
so loving, Carl. You
I
do
agree
have a
with Carl,
heart.
man. Because you know what? To be honest, yeah, you got to get some pleasure in life, innit? Do you know what I mean? Even if that's short term
But the pleasure could be in
with
being in love, though.
many people.
Do you know what? I'm going to go against the grain. I would
Yeah.
rather have no libido, but a great loving relationship.
Okay, why?
Because I feel human connection is the most important thing. Like,
Can I come back in?
But you-
Can I retract my
You
veto?
retract your veto. Okay,
do you know
hold on
what?
to
But do
your
you know what
veto.
as well? It's like, so like being great in bed,
Yeah.
but then your relationships are being ruined, surely this taps into being promiscuous, which is something we discussed last time. Would you not therefore be classed as promiscuous then?
Yes, so.
Yeah, I'd rather have.
Think about what other people think.
Yeah, no, I'd rather have no libido, but it'd be a loving relationship.
I think I would say,
But
I
your
would
partner
agree.
won't be happy with that though.
But if I'm in a loving relationship, then he accepts it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he might love you.
Are you
No,
mad?
wait, no,
might love you.
wait. You can't change the terms.
No,
You said-
no. I said you're in a loving relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
And
mean you
he-
can't cheat.
You need to get in
Yeah,
way. He,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But do you know what though? Okay,
Yeah.
if I have no libido,
No, you guys are mad.
if I have
Not with you,
no,
Carl.
listen.
I'm with you on this.
If I have no libido, but I'm in a loving relationship, I know the importance that I know how important sex is. But if I'm with someone who I love, he loves me, but I have no libido, then I can't stop him from going out to get pleasure. So that would be based upon our arrangement together.
Oh, so you give him hall passes?
He would be allowed to go out.
You
and
know
fit-
what?
yeah,
Let
he
me
would.
be in a great,
Yeah.
let me
No,
have
no.
great sex
I'm
and be in how many
would.
That's what I'm
relationships.
saying.
Yeah.
Lisa,
He would be allowed.
You're giving,
He would
you're,
be
you're
allowed.
giving out
Yeah.
hall passes.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Nah, I couldn't
Lisa.
do that.
Serious.
I would.
Damn.
What?
How can I have no libido?
Nah, you're a special
Be in
woman,
love
man.
with someone. He has a libido. He has libido.
You better try to catch me on my level, man. If I ain't got no libido.
No, I think on that, like, the thing is I was kind of on your thing of, yeah, I understood, but then when
No,
you
you
just
went
said
left and
that,
I went left. Okay.
you went left. No, I don't even know where you went, to be fair. But for me, I couldn't, that's, because to me, that's not a loving relationship. There's how many X amount of other women in my relationship, and you're not going to come down.
As I said,
no.
I'm going against the grain because all you lot are agreeing with the same thing. I'm just presenting a different scenario.
I would rather have,
Okay. I'd rather have great sex because
Yeah,
it's
I'd
great
rather have
sex.
great
It's
sex.
gonna have a great time. I can do that multiple times, so it's gonna be great all the time anyway. So that's fine.
But you're single forever.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
That's
I feel like that's my life now, to be fair.
I've got friends, man.
No, but I'm
Is that how you going?
is that can I bring back my veto? No, do you know what it is? Man said, well, go on, start. You know what it is? It's because I've only ever had one boyfriend. Like, I'm 32, 33 this year. So, who knows? That could be, this could be me. That I'm the great. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, Amanda. That's all right.
I'm trying to.
Honey.
I'm trying to see from your point
Listen,
of view.
this happens.
And I understand
I'll give a
that some
pass.
people.
There'll be rules to that pasta. Don't get happy, you know. You can't just be out here just having fun. And
No, I can't.
there's got to be rules.
Mate.
But
I
yeah,
can't-
but
I
that's
can't
it. It's
think
all that kind of
life
rules
without
business.
pleasure. Like the
No, but
most
you don't-
basic kind of pleasure.
But
in life.
sex
in
only
humanity.
isn't the only pleasure though.
No, but it's
So you're
just
saying
like,
no
But when you
it's
say
just like-
libido,
No,
It means there's no urge. There's no urge to have sex.
No,
Okay, yeah,
You're just like just a,
yeah, but people.
a dry.
I don't know
like
about women,
like
but
a
Sahara
panla-
desert.
man can do that. The fact that
Some
the fact
dry
needing
plantain
wanted to.
crisp.
You know what I mean? So
No, but if you have no libido, it means that you can't get it up.
no, you don't have to get up. You don't have to get up.
So how are you fulfilling your sexual?
No, no,
go
no.
with
You
you.
have no libido. You don't feel like sex.
Yeah.
You don't feel like it. Never.
Yeah, but do you do it though? Because some people don't feel like sex, but they do it, especially because of the like.
That's a good point.
Do you understand
Yeah.
what I mean? That's
No,
what
no,
it is.
no. But this is none. You're not having any.
You're putting more rules on.
No,
sex.
I'm not. I'm just sticking
And
to
there's,
it.
and there's, you know what I mean?
That's
There's, you know,
But Lisa, you said you give
If it's a case
you
where
give
it's
a hall
not.
pass. Have you ever given a hall pass before?
No, I have not given up. No,
I'm just asking.
Listen, this is like.
Because I
No,
can
because you said it
fathom-
comfortably, like.
I
No,
couldn't
because I have
fathom
thought
it.
about it before. I think
Yeah.
Oh,
only
when you
because on the there was I can't remember what her name is, but she was on Loose Women. Remember, there's a whole debate
Oh,
about it in the
yes.
paper, and
Yes,
so that's
yes,
why
yes,
I sort of
yes,
I
yes.
started to
What's
think,
her
what would
name?
I do? Could I do it? And if I had no libido and I was in a loving relationship, I would have to have a discussion with my husband about how we move forward. Because if I have no libido and he does, then he's going to go out and cheat to get his needs fulfilled potentially.
No, but you're giving him a
Potentially.
hall pass.
So okay, so
Oh, that's
let's
why you're
let's
not-
Yeah, that's why I'm giving
It's
him
a
a
mama
right.
right.
Why
Let's
am I
just
getting
throw
that?
this into the thing. What
Yeah.
if you didn't have children?
Does it make a difference?
It wouldn't make
the
no
same thing.
difference.
If I didn't
And
have any
he can
children.
go out and.
Oh,
breed
sorry,
up
I see what you
place.
mean.
Breed up.
Sorry.
What?
That would
But do you
also
see where
have
I'm
to-
coming from?
But then,
Yeah.
if he wants kids, then we need to have an understanding and another talk about where our relationship's going. Because
Yeah.
I couldn't be in a relationship with someone who is going to have kids with someone else, knowing that I can't give him kids.
So how important is sex in a relationship though?
Sex is
Like,
really
what
important.
kind of percentage?
But not.
What percentage would you put on it? How important is it in a relationship?
okay, talking now,
Yeah.
it's really important. Like, I'm not talking as this woman with no libido, you know.
Yeah, talking as yourself.
Like, talking as
He's
myself.
How important.
It's not the be all and end all, but it's important. It's like
99%.
it's 80%. It's 80%.
80%.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was yours then? I was going to say 50.
99.5.
50.
Yeah, 50, 60.
80%.
In terms of
So what's the
everything.
10%?
In terms of yeah. in
What's the
looking at everything.
10%?
If you're looking at
Together.
So all that connection stuff you're talking about, that's 10%. Wow.
All right, let me change the
Wow,
figures.
Lisa.
No, I think it's 50-50.
Go.
No, it's 50-50. It is
50-50.
50-50. Yeah, it's
I would say 50%.
No, you're
like,
lying
if
though.
you're looking
No,
at
it's
everything
50-50.
in a
70.
relationship,
It's not 70.
No, it's
I would say
50-50.
50, maybe pushing it to
because
60.
sex isn't the be all and end all. It's so important, but sex is not gonna like
So hold on.
change.
So
Sade.
Mate,
So if the guy,
I'm struggling.
if you connect with someone, if you
Yeah.
can connect with a man, right?
Yeah.
And he's your idol guy, but he's terrible.
Yeah, then it's not gonna work out, is it?
It can't work out.
No, because it's
But he's perfect.
it's an important part. Well, then look, then we may go classes together. We might just watch
Best
some
friends.
videos. We might just, or he might go into that category.
Best friends, friend zone.
We call it
They
pillow
might go
guys.
into that category.
Pillow guys.
Pillow guys.
Yeah.
So
I
is
call
that
it
they're called?
cuddle.
Pillow-
I call it cuddle.
You got a lot
Yeah.
of.
So what was your percentage was 50-50?
Mine was 50-60%.
50-60.
I feel like if
Yours
you're
is
looking at everything.
50%.
50%, yours is
70.
70. I think I'm about 70.
Okay.
I am. I
It's
think
alright
I think
though.
it's quite important to me that I have in a relationship. I have a very healthy sex life.
Yeah, that
I
is-
think it's good physical activity. It's better than going gym, and it's stress relief.
No, it is all those
Vital.
things, but I
Alright,
still,
Shadi, you understand that
but I
you
still feel like all
like
those
to,
things come under the
Yeah.
50%
Not
mark.
Yeah.
And the other things like
50.
intelligence, ambition,
Seriously.
Yeah.
humorous, like all these other things also make up the remaining 50.
Amen. There we go.
Yeah, but
I'm just thinking about the angle you tried to come with, and I'm just thinking, I don't know how that
because
works.
it happened. Listen, you
But
don't.
when you, I'm thinking, I know they may not have the urge for. Is that the urge for intercourse?
Yeah,
That's sex, innit?
That's the libido.
No, but you know,
What
there's
do you mean?
there's wild people out there who do other stuff. You know,
What do you mean?
Like?
Like what?
other stuff. There's other stuff. You know, like
What?
Huh? Come
people
on,
have different
target
fetishes. Innit?
things.
People suck toes and stuff, man. And that could be their thing.
No, I think.
Or does this
that
mean
it's
they've
like any
nothing?
kind of. It doesn't matter what the activity is, what the sexual activity is.
They're not on
It's
it.
just none. They're just not on anything. Nothing at all.
Yeah, that's mad.
I don't think that. To be fair, I don't know.
Shout
if
to
people
the
like that
shout to the
exist.
people out there, man.
If you can do that, then was it?
I don't know if those people
you're a
exist.
realer man, man.
They'd
If you
have
can
to do
that,
something.
You're a realer woman.
Whether or
I
not,
can't-
if it's like they're not like in
No,
sexual
but if you
intercourse,
have
it
no
might be like oral
libido,
or
if you
something.
have no libido, so maybe it might be this, right?
I think
So if you
all
have
the
no,
tablets-
if you have no libido,
Did you
I
say?
think it's something for the like. I don't know. Make them something. I don't
make
know, man.
Them what?
mate.
I don't know. Just
Listen.
saying, man.
Anyway, look. Let me
I
just
feel
finish.
sad
My,
for
let me
them.
just finish my point.
I feel sad.
If you have no libido, I mean, as is, like with everything that we've discussed, there's probably levels. But if you have no libido, that to me tells me that you don't ever have the inclination to instigate a sexual encounter,
The
right?
urge, yeah.
It doesn't mean that you don't do the act.
Yeah. That's,
No, but we.
No, it doesn't
Yeah,
mean
and
you
it's
don't do
true.
the act.
That's what I'm saying. It is true.
you got to put it on them then,
You
innit?
may do it just
You
to
could
please
do
your
it, but
partner,
just to
but you're
please-
not,
right,
but you're not
exactly.
initiating because you don't have the
Well,
urge
high
to
five
go
me
do
because I
it.
feel like we're
But
on
if
the
you,
same
but
level.
if they're
Isn't
not,
that kind
but
of
if,
like-
but if they're
I
not
don't
on
know.
it, if that person's not on it, then the sex can't.
Because I
be
don't
good.
feel like there's
That
people
sounds
out there
like-
that
Maybe
just
not.
or there might be a
Sounds
minute.
about- I don't know. You're kind of making it. I don't know.
No.
Rapey, but I
It's
don't
not
know.
like people are still consenting. They just don't have the urge. But in order to maintain the relationship, they may still choose to, you know, after the man initiating, they may just do it to go along. But
What else could you do if you're not having sex in a relationship? What else can you do?
There's oral sex.
because I know the answer to this one.
Mate, I
There's
need.
oral.
You could do, well, not everyone
No,
is.
no, you don't want
The
to
thing
do
is,
oral.
there's a
You
lot
don't
of
want
people
that-
who are
You don't
like-
want that in your mouth.
Well, there's people who are sapiosexuals. Sapiosexuals, so people who are turned on by intelligence.
What?
Do they come? Like, do they walk out there?
There was a book.
Nah, you saw that on the Instagram post or something, right? I
it's
saw
a
that one
thing.
too.
No, it is.
It's a
That's
thing.
long.
Yeah, but do they get an orgasm? No, I don't understand.
That's a big word that you didn't.
No, well, I didn't come before, but I don't understand.
I don't think they do.
No,
I was just trying to say that if there are some people who are more sapiosexuals, then they'll be turned on just by someone's intelligence and mind. So they will get off in a different way. Listen, I'm just throwing it out there just to like bring a different.
But I mean, like, could you
get
like?
off? I don't get off how?
Some people get off by intelligence. Mensa, people who are Mensa, in Mensa, IQ tests.
Oh
Mate,
my
it
God,
takes
that
all
equation,
people.
how you answered that
Like,
question.
oh my God, that was so sexy.
What's that program? Mastermind.
Do you know what? I think
Whatever
there is
floats your boat,
something.
innit?
We should
Yeah.
Google, we should Google to see if there is there a sapiosexual society where people just get off on intelligence?
It's a site for everyone, man. So.
There
There
really
is,
is.
exactly.
There really is. Okay,
Does that
guys.
answer your question though?
Not really,
Okay.
but but it's all good. Okay, guys, we're wrapping up now. So that's the end of that.
You can't end it like that. That's the end of that.
We'll see you next time.
It's been emotional.
Yeah, it's been I'm a bit scarred. I'm just like,
Why are you
before-
scarred?
No,
the
because
naked people
the
walking.
naked people, number one. Yeah,
That's a minor.
no, that's crazy to me.
He's scarred that no one has.
I'm scarred over the Janet Jackson 500 million thing.
Oh, are you?
I'm scarred over that. You
I
guys
thought
think
this
it's...
just had the libido.
No.
Oh, the libido.
And
Yeah.
the no.
Two scars.
Yeah,
Two
yeah,
scars.
yeah. That
I got
libido
two scars.
thing. No. I'll be confirmed. I'll be really concerned. I would have to get out, like literally.
Get
Yeah,
out,
but
yeah.
I just
Get out.
but I
Get
agree with
Yeah, you'd have to be in a sunken place, innit?
Mate,
No, I just
stirring a teacup with a silver spoon.
Yeah, I don't think there's people out there that is like nothing. Do you understand what I mean? I think
There is asexuals,
Asexuals.
right?
Asexuals.
Asexuals.
They don't do nothing.
Asexual, so they
don't
don't.
use A.
Oh my God.
On the next episode of...
Okay, guys. On that note, we are done for today.
That's hilarious.
We will see you next time. Okay, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Why's it got to give him A?